What's up, guys? It's me, Daniel Palomo here. Now, as you probably could see on the title of this video, it requires work because it does. It definitely requires work. Anything requires work. I just made a podcast, and this is the theme for this evening, is that it just requires work. Whether it be a... Let's see if I can get a better thing here. Whether it be a job, of course, a relationship, a specific relationship that you desire to have. See if I can get this in a better... I could talk to you guys like this. Mind any mess back there? See if I can bring you over here a little more clear background. There we go. I guess we'll go with the curtains. It requires work. If there's a relationship that you desire, if there's a business that you want to work, if you want to get out the job that you're working at, if you want to live a life that you haven't lived, but you have the audacity to desire and to expect that life just like that, and you're not willing to do any of the work. If you desire to be insta famous and you're not even putting out any content at all, let alone bad content or good content, you're not willing to do that, yet you have the audacity to want these things and to desire and to feel the thing. The reason why I'm talking about this and sounding so motivational is because you know, I worked today. I had a kind of a rough morning where now I was in a fairly good mood as far as the way I was feeling, my vibe for the day, things like that. But the roads were bad. Semis were slipping, fishtailing, going only like 15, 20 miles an hour. But I was persevering. I was willing to persevere and continue. And then I started slipping on the interstate there, and going as the interstate was in the down, going down where I was at, and I was just I was like, man, this is scary, you know. I was telling my buddy at the shop, the owner of the shop, said, hey man, I don't think I'm gonna make it. It's really dangerous, and I don't want to die. I don't want to. Not only just want to die, and I want to sound over dramatic or like I'm making excuses, because I'm not. Definitely not making excuses. And you know what? I didn't want to get in an accident. The worst case scenario, I don't want. I just got the car, and I hate to get into any accident. And you know, the deal with that whole scenario, it's just a problem. You know, it's an issue that I don't want to deal with. So that's just a whole other thing here. But I persevered, and my cousin who works with me, he was going to turn back. He was going to turn back around as well, because he was experiencing the same problem. And we decided to. He decided to go and continue. And I was going to wait it out and let the ice melt, things like that, and eventually go, because I didn't just want to come back home. We were already off for 2 days because of the polar vortex that we had over here. The stupid weather was just terrible. Colder than Siberia, Alaska, and Antarctica. So it was really bad over here. Very, very cold, dangerously cold. So I was definitely gonna make it to work. It was gonna be like 20 degrees high today, so that was felt like a heat wave compared to what we've been experiencing the past couple of days. But anyways, I persevered, made it. I worked through it. And during that time that I even had, within that time frame before I even got to the shop to go cut hair, I found some books. I did the Amazon FBA. I've sourced for books. I searched for books. I took advantage of the time. I could have just came home, called it a day. I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to go in, whatever. I'm not going to risk my life. Not going to risk it. Had every reason not to go. And they were all reasonable reasons. They were all good reasons. And the shop, the heat wasn't working. But you know what? We all persevered. All the barbers there, we all persevered and worked through the cold. It was cold in there. but we wanted to work. You know, we didn't work for the past 2 days, and we needed to make money, and that's what we needed to do. Not only that, but I looked for books too in the meantime when things weren't just going that great. So my point is that it was going to require work. If you're joining me on this journey, on this Amazon FBA journey, and you work in a full-time career, and you are desiring to have an e-commerce business, whether it be eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Amazon, Amazon FBA. If you're desiring this book lifestyle, you're desiring to work for yourself, you know, the switch is if you desire to switch from what you're doing as career to just do this, maybe you're able to do it. But the switch it's a big switch. To do it in the gradual form, I think is the best way to do it. To just be safe is probably the best option to do it. But you know, I love cutting hair. It's a great thing. It's one of the only thing that I would want to do besides maybe driving a truck. But I don't want to do driving a truck, and it's just too dangerous on that road, obviously. And there's a lot of things that I personally don't want to deal with for the rest of my life, just to be a barber. I desire more freedom. I want to take control of my life. If you're like me, and I'm not here to front or tell you that I've got it all together, because I do not. And this is why you're watching this journey with me. And I'm just keeping it real. I'm bringing the passion. I'm bringing the heat, man. I'm bringing the realness, the rawness, and just bringing it. And I just want to share this with you. I want to share my passion with you. I want to share my life and help people out there to take control of your life, to really just be in charge of your life. You know, having God, having Christ, number one, having Him there and having Him guide you, of course. But also, you know, God said by the sweat of your brow that you're going to work for the rest of your life, for the rest of the days that you live. And that's what we're doing, man. And you know what? We've got to fall in love with that. We've got to fall in love with the work. We got to fall in love with work and working towards those goals and becoming financially confident, becoming financially free. And one of the main things is that me, as I have this entrepreneurial spirit, flipping $1 and making it $2 and making those 2 4, making those 4 8, so on and so on, that I know that just trading my hours for dollars and trading my services for dollars, and whether it be a trade, whether it be being an employee at a corporate company or whatever the case may be, you work for Chips Ahoy, I don't know, Coca-Cola, you know, these are all great and honorable and respectable jobs. But if you're like me, if you really want to live a lifestyle that's free, where you're in charge, and you see the e-commerce, you see the internet, and you see the power, you read the reviews, and you hear the reviews, and you watch people who are living this lifestyle, and you're starting to taste it yourself. Like, I'm starting to taste it. I'm starting to realize that this book thing is a real thing. I recently sold a book that was only $1 or $2, and I sold it for $100, $150. Wow. How many more books can I find and do that with? You know, like, and don't get me wrong, like, in this journey, as great as that is, and I'm finding books, and I'm flipping them, you know, and it's great. And I'm finding books that I'm possibly able to sell for $50, $60. I'm getting books for free from friends, relatives, my girlfriend, who like what I'm doing, and they support it. And they see, and some of them actually, I'm giving them all the tools, and you know what? They don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want that life. It's different. It's unknown. People are scared of the unknown, but I'm willing to dig deep in the unknown. I'm willing to take a chance. You know, that's one of the things too, is that a lot of people like to judge you, like to judge you. They like to put you in like, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's trying this, he's trying that, but how are you supposed to know what works and what doesn't if you don't try? If you don't go out and test and taste and try and work at it and try it? You don't know the taste of the Kool-Aid If it says cherry, but if you don't taste it, whether it's going to taste like cherry or not, you don't know what it's going to be like. So I encourage you and I inspire you in the name of Jesus Christ to go after the life that you want to live the life that you want to live, to whether it be to be financially free, confident, or to find that maybe you're looking just for that job. Because someone caused this video and you're looking for that job. Maybe you want to work for Amazon. Maybe you want to work in the warehouse of Amazon. I don't know. Maybe there's a job that you desire that people are judging you or saying that that's not a good job for you. People's opinions and things like that. You know, forget those opinions. Forget those people. Forget them. They can go live their miserable lives or whatever they want to do. You know, God bless them. God bless them. And you know, let them be happy in their own way. But don't let other people's opinions and ideas and ideologies that are going to dumb down your passions and your things that you want to do. Don't let them shape your life. Shape your life the way you want to shape it. In the name of Jesus Christ, having the light of God, having the passion of God, having God in the center of your heart, and knowing that what you're doing is right. I don't encourage you to do anything sinful. I don't encourage you to do anything that is wrong or that is corrupt or that is illegal. But I encourage you to go after life, and whether it's music, whether it's being in Amazon FBA, you know, I just really encourage people out there that are following that. If you're my subscriber and you've been watching me, thank you very much for watching me. Thank you very much. I have about 160 or so subscribers, and you know, thank you for every one of you that have clicked, whether it be from, you know, watching older videos that I've done. Thank you. Thank you for liking, taking a liking into me, watching my vlogs, watching my reviews that I put up, and in this journey of my YouTube career, and in the journey of Amazon FBA as well. And man, there's just so much I want to offer and give, and so much passion, because you know what? Life is meant to be lived. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Maybe it's not Amazon FBA or anything like that, but maybe I just encourage you to be happy. I just encourage you to live, to laugh, to love, to be like Christ, to really go after your happiness, and pursue happiness, pursue what makes you happy. But beyond that, guys, beyond this ranting that I'm doing right now, and this motivational speech that I'm giving, you know, in my Amazon FBA career so far, you know, I have not profited a lot of money. I've been doing a lot of experimenting with different products and sending things in the FBA, but I know it's going to require, I don't have a lot of things in inventory compared to a lot of people out there who's been doing it for a while. I know it's going to require some more work, require more inventory. So I'm still doing that. I got some bags over here from Goodwill. I just went sourcing tonight, and it's just going to require me to just continue to feed the snowball, to feed this Amazon monster. There's no reason for me not to quit. But you know what? In this journey, as I go out there, I do get discouraged. I do get like a little, like kind of like, I guess almost depressed or just discouraged, and I just don't want to. Sometimes I like, you know what? I'm wasting my time. I'm better off just working and saving my money. But you know what? That money that just sits, the liquid money that just sits there, it's not going to do any good. You've got to reinvest it back into the market, and you've got to multiply that money. And I can't help but feed this entrepreneurial spirit that I have, and become that entrepreneur and be the entrepreneur that I am in my heart, and live that life that I want to live. If you're like me, you don't want to live, you want to work for yourself entirely, and you know, I hope that you know, whether it be the books it's themselves or coming out with a product of my own, and that's what I'm really thinking about lately, is eventually just investing in a product and putting my label on it and putting my name on it and start selling it, and put it in Amazon's warehouse and let it sell. But I want to make sure that it's the right thing. So that's why I'm doing these books right now, to giving myself time, at the same time getting my experience with books and making profit and doing what it takes to make money, and just doing what it takes. So guys, 15 minutes already. Hope you enjoyed this motivational speech, this journey that I have, my journey, and sharing my journey, just being raw and real with you. Life is not easy. Anything is not easy. So it requires work. Amazon FBA requires work. Relationships require work. So thank you for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, share these videos. Share this video if you think it's gonna help anybody. Be blessed. If you don't know Christ, I encourage you to know Christ. I encourage you to turn away from your sinful ways. I encourage you to decide and make up in your mind that you want to get closer to Christ and talk to Him. Build a prayer life. Talk to Him. Just like be transparent with God, with Jesus Christ, and get baptized. You got to get baptized. You got to get fully immersed into water and come back out of the water, of course, and receive the gift of the Holy Ghost, speaking another language. Feel the presence of God so powerful that you start to speak in this other language that you'd never experienced. Something that changed my life. Very, 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 very much so. It changed my life completely. And God has given me such great gifts from my friends, my beautiful girlfriend. I consider a very, very beautiful gift of mine. My health. And just so many things. So, thanks for watching. Until next time.